Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Standing Fierce for 5. Woo! Thank you for literally standing fierce with us tonight. We are so happy you're here, and I hope you're comfortable. I'm Sarah Ghiorse. I'm the Executive Director of NewMexicoWomen.Org. We're celebrating our 5th year anniversary tonight and our independence as an organization. This is an incredible, incredible energy and vibe. I just want you all to feel it. It is good. Get to know each other. I hope you get to talk to people you don't know tonight. This is what it's about, cross-pollinating and connecting and relationship building. Thank you again, Jessica Helen Lopez and the poets for opening up the space. I want to acknowledge that we're on Tewa land tonight, and always, and honor the Tewa people, the original people of this land. I also want to thank Site Santa Fe for this gorgeous venue. Yes. They've been incredible partners in planning this. And thank you to Cecile Lipworth from Ripple Catalyst Studio. She pulled off many, many minor miracles to make this event happen tonight. I also want to recognize the elected officials in the room, our very own Renee Villarreal, City Councilwoman. And Speaker of the House, Brian Egoff. Are you still here, Brian? Thank you for being here tonight. Are there any others that I missed? Can't see everybody. The work of NewMexicoWomen.Org stands on the shoulders of many who have come before us. And I want to honor the legacy of women's organizing and resistance in this state. It goes way back. In fact, I want to take a moment to honor each and every one of our ancestors, our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers who were evoked through this amazing poetry tonight, who are with us, and whose stories, painful and joyous, we carry in our blood, in our DNA. We need that right now. We need that potency of their voices to cut through this culture of rhetoric and culture of distraction. We call on them to guide us. NewMexicoWomen.Org, the only statewide women's fund, grew out of a program at the New Mexico Community Foundation called Women Building Community. That program supported women of color-led organizations that were working for reproductive justice in the state. Spearheaded by founding director Felice Gonzalez. Where are you, Felice? With strong support from then president of the New Mexico Community Foundation, Jenny Parks, who I know you're in the room too tonight. NewMexicoWomen.Org began around the same time as when the Commission on the Status of Women was line item vetoed by our current administration, sending a very loud message to the women and girls of this state that our issues do not matter, that our issues are not worth the investment. And we hear that same damaging narrative echoing across the nation today. And we know that they are damn wrong. We know that when we invest in women and girls, they thrive. And when women and girls thrive, so do communities. Now is the moment to invest in the fierce women leaders here in New Mexico. Women and girls from low-income and rural communities, from queer and transgender communities, and from communities of color. They are leading the way, and we're asking you tonight to invest in them. Now is also the moment, in this national context we're in, to embrace the intersectionality of our feminism. What does that mean, intersectionality? It means that our feminism is inclusive of race, class, immigration, ability, and beyond. Otherwise, our feminism is whitewashed, and we are just reproducing the same dominant structures of white supremacy and patriarchy that we are in fact trying to change. NewMexicoWomen.Org was created, like many women's funds, and there are many all across the globe, to declare that issues pertaining to women and girls, that gender issues are unique and worthy of pointed and strategic investment. That is why we are here today. The strategy of NewMexicoWomen.Org, just to tell you a little bit more about our work, is to educate, lead, and invest. Through our education, Through our communications and research, we do education. And if you haven't seen our report, The Heart of Gender Justice, pick one up in the lobby tonight on your way out or download it from our website. It is amazing. We lead by centering community voices in all of our programs and work, namely in our grant making, our capacity development, and in our research. And finally, through our invest strategy, we're committed to increasing the amount of philanthropic dollars that go to gender equity in this state, and to galvanizing the many donors like you who do value the power and leadership of women and girls. So through our grant making program, just to give you a sense of what we invest in, we support organizations that give sexual assault services in rural areas, that do birthing justice work in Native communities, that train domestic workers in urban centers, that mentor young women who are incarcerated, just to name a few. And there is so much incredible work happening in the state of New Mexico around gender equity. We want to support all of it, every single group that is doing this. And the only way we can do that is to double our grants budget. So you can help us make this happen tonight. And we really do truly do this work together. It's such an honor to do this work and so amazing to support these organizations. So I just want to honor the grantee partners who are in the room with us tonight, either past or present. If you are a grantee partner of ours, raise your hand and let's give them a round of applause. We'd also like to express NewMexicoWomen.Org was started at the New Mexico Community Foundation and supported by what we call the founding visionaries. So if you're a founding visionary in the room tonight, please raise your hand. And everyone should give a round of applause. And also to those who are part of the Professional Action Team, which is another volunteer body. This work would not have been possible without the visionaries and the Professional Action Team over the past 5 years. And this success is because you have contributed to it. So thank you so much for that. Thank you to all of the Powerhouse Women, and it's an all-women host committee, for supporting this event. Please raise your hand if you've been a host for the event. And I'd also like to recognize our current board and statewide advisory board. The incredible thought partnership that we got from you during our transition to independence was amazing, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. So thank you all again. 2 more thank yous, and I'm almost done. To our incredible, wonderful NewMexicoWomen.Org team, our co-director. I'm so honored to work with Renee Villarreal and Fatima Van Hatem. I also want to thank Navona Gallegos, who's been an incredible operations assistant for us, wherever you are. Navona, we love you so much. And finally, because no one has said this Me Too moment yet, but finally, I want to say that out of this Me Too moment, with the help of our wonderful male ally, Chad Jones, I can't see you, but I know you're here, we are starting a men's giving circle. Yeah. And we had lots of different names. We're going to call it Fellas for Philanthropy or something like that. But anyway, we decided to call it Men Showing Up. And thank you, men, for showing up tonight. So when this afternoon, we asked Maria, how do you fight the patriarchy? And she said, I'm married to a feminist man, and I am raising a feminist son. And so that was such a beautiful answer. If you're interested in men showing up, please find Chad or one of us, and we can help you show up. Now it is my honor, again, thank you all for coming, and it is my honor to welcome one of NewMexicoWomen.Org's closest advisors and fierce women warriors, Dr. Patricia Trujillo, Associate Professor of English and Chicana Studies and Director of Equity and Diversity from Northern New Mexico College. Welcome, Patricia.